Listening skills. Assessing the credibility of sources in news and podcasts. Hello, language learners. Welcome back to our series on improving your English listening skills. Today, we're going to focus on an incredibly important aspect of understanding English language news and podcasts: assessing the credibility of sources. It's not just about understanding what's being said. It's also about understanding who's saying it, and why. First things first, what do we mean when we talk about a source's credibility? In a nutshell, source credibility refers to the trustworthiness and authority of the source. Is the information they are providing reliable and backed by facts or data? Are they an expert in the field they are discussing? It's important to note that just because someone is speaking confidently or fluently doesn't necessarily mean that they are a credible source. That's why it's crucial to evaluate the source of the information you're listening to. There are several ways to assess the credibility of sources when listening to English news reports and podcasts. 1. Consider the reputation of the source. High-quality, reputable news outlets and podcasts are typically committed to accuracy and fairness. They have rigorous editorial standards and fact-checking processes in place. 2. Check the expertise of the speaker. Is the person you're listening to an expert on the topic they're discussing? Their education, experience, and reputation in the field can indicate their level of expertise. 3. Look for balance and fairness. Good sources strive for balance and fairness in their coverage. They present multiple viewpoints on controversial topics, allowing you to hear different perspectives. 4. Beware of bias. All sources have some degree of bias, but excessive bias can lead to misinformation. It's important to be aware of this and look for signs of bias in what you're hearing. 5. Consider the quality of the information. Is the information supported by evidence? Are there references to studies, statistics, or other forms of data to back up what is being said? Remember, assessing source credibility is a skill. It takes practice, so don't be discouraged if you find it challenging at first. Why does it matter if you can assess the credibility of sources in English news reports and podcasts? Well, as language learners, we use these sources not only to improve our language skills but also to inform ourselves about the world. Therefore, it's vital that we can trust the information we are getting. Understanding the credibility of sources can also help you develop your critical thinking skills. It encourages you to question information rather than accepting it blindly. This is a crucial skill in all areas of life, not just language learning. That wraps up our discussion on assessing the credibility of sources in English news reports and podcasts. Remember, listening comprehension involves more than just understanding the words and phrases used. It also involves understanding the source of those words and phrases. Keep practicing, and don't forget to approach every source with a critical eye. We hope you found this lesson useful, and until next time, happy language learning!